Hello and welcome back to the Righteous Reiklanders. Now, if I remember correctly, we weren't really planning on expanding that much more right now. We're pretty much in a holding pattern, waiting for our opportunities to arise. Ooh, council support. Do we want a favour from Prince Calvin? He has no children currently. His heir is his sibling. I mean, do we have anybody we need to marry off? We have a daughters too we could marry off to him. We have a sister who's not going to marry. So the only person we could marry off is our daughter. We could also marry someone... No. So it would only be our daughter to him. Yeah, okay. That's not the best marriage ever. But where's Mootland anyway? How strong? Okay. How strong are they? They're relatively strong. Yeah, we'll take him. Let's grab them for some support. I'm going to arrange a betrothal between him and my daughter. Will not consider offers from infidels. And I can't... Wait. Oh, if he's not a ruler... Wait, if he is a ruler, we can do that? Wait. Prince Calvin of Mootland is not a ruler. He is. Excuse me? He quite clearly is a ruler. Oh, no, wait, no. It's if he's not a ruler, we can force him to do it, but if he is a ruler, we can't? Oh, okay. I suppose it's to stop you doing matrilineal marriages. What about his... Yeah, okay. Well, we have a favor now. We have a couple of favors, don't we? We have one... Well, we have a couple. They're not very good favors, but we could potentially force a faction of some kind if we wanted to. We got some money from Roland. We are spying on Stirland for a bit of revenge, perhaps. Okay, so he is telling shocking lies about his rightful liege. We can't create factions, can we? No. Well, let's tell the Emperor. Emperor Otho of the Imperial Reikland was grateful and upset about the evidence I provided against Grand Count Tobias of Stirland. He has been publicly denounced and humiliated. Aha, fantastic. That's going to go down well with us. We have righteous imprisonment for this Duchess, for my wife. What's she trying to do? She's trying to see me dead. And I don't think I'm really a fan of that one. Let's imprison her. She has ran away. That is unfortunate. Can we invite her back? We could request a divorce, which would be refused. Okay. It would result in our non-aggression pact with this guy ending. Wait, we have a non-aggression pact with this guy? Do we? I think... Oh, wait. It would break our thing with our religious leader, I guess. Or is that just saying separately it would also result in a non-aggression pact? It's kind of weird. It doesn't really say. But yeah, it's not going to... We can't go through with that anyway. Does she want to come back to our court? No. End our plot? Yeah, why don't you end your plot? That's fine. If we can't imprison you, we will at least tell you to not do that again. Still not coming back to court, huh? Alright, well, that's unfortunate. We need a new designated regent. A new designated regent. We were going to switch up our succession, weren't we? The primogenitor? Yeah, so we need to rule for 10 years, which we're just about to hit. Then we need everyone to like us. They all kind of like us, which is good. You don't like us the most, so I'm just going to boost his opinion by making him our designated regent for just now. Anything else we want to build? Did we just finish rebuilding our trade post? We did, which means we have to rebuild all the things in it, which is unfortunate. I'm going to hold off on that until the war's done, because otherwise they're just going to destroy all of our stuff again. What I might do is I might build this sick house to give us some disease resistance. I actually wasn't going to click on that, but when I saw it there, I thought, oh yeah, that'd be good. Actually give ourselves some resistance to disease, so that all these diseases that are going to start spreading don't come to our capital. Seems like a good idea to me. Yeah, somebody also asked why do we not make a second duchy? Like, because apparently it'll give us more domain size. One, we're nowhere near our max domain. And we're also, like, we have Gavelkind. So it would just split it in two. It would give one duchy to one child and one duchy to the other. It sounds like a perfectly awful way to continue. Because it would, yeah, it would split our realm in half, pretty much. Okay, we finished our Mercantile Academy. Nice. Making a good amount of money in both of these ones. And we're also making money here again, which is nice. How much are we making? 27. That's pretty good. One of my informants, a young soldier with more vices than he can afford, has managed to gain the trust of Grand Count Tobias and now often stands guard outside his door. I don't understand how the fellow managed it, but who am I to look a gift horse in the mouth? For enough gold, he might be persuaded to get rid of Tobias. Violently. You know what? Do it. It's only 5 gold. Kill him. We've gained a deceitful trait. We're even more sneaky than we were before. In disguise, I met up with my friend, Grand Count Tobias's burly armsman, and his shifty-looking associate at Rundown Tavern. Shamefacedly, he recounts how they stabbed Grand Count Tobias in his bed, and how somehow managed to get away. I pat him on the shoulder and tell him it's alright. Outside, I order my guards to tie up the loose end. I don't want to be your commander, Leash. But, ooh, we're in another war. The Middenlandian Imperial Reiklander does your war over Kutenholz. Alright. So we've got the elves on our side straight away, which is nice. That's about 2,000. But that's 12,000 from Middenland, which is apparently still underneath the Grand Count Vlad. That's a relatively big one. I think it's... Yeah, he's just going for that duchy. Not duchy, that province. Yeah, I think we're going to lose both of those wars. We really need to get out of this Bretonnian war, because it's not going to end well. But yeah, it needs one side to actually siege things down and secure the win, which isn't really going to happen. Does either side even have a ticking war score? Yes, so the Empress has ticking war score, so that is actually going to tick up, and that will end the war eventually. It was hard to spot, but you're now certain your vassal Ladislav has some faint connection with the winds of magic, so we can either burn him, or it's no concern of mine. Well, Ladislav, it's not a good day to be you. He is dead. His county is now held by Count Tobias, who would like to be on the council if that's possible. He is dumb, but he's got 22 stewardship. That's very good. Yeah. Okay. Let's see. He isn't quite as good as our other steward, but... oh, he also doesn't like us at all, because he wants to see it in the council. Yeah. Okay. But if I move this guy, we're going to get fired from council. Well, he's not a powerful vassal, so he won't want a seat on the council. I'm going to swap him over. I'm going to collect taxes in my capital. I'm just going to check the other vassal isn't too mad. The other vassal doesn't like it a lot, but is okay with it. That's good. Got another year to go, but looks like we're generally alright here. He got in charge and he's already letting people out of prison. Why was this guy in prison in the first place? Oh, I don't know. But it looks like there might be more dungeon events, or is that always in there, the pet rat in the dungeons? I don't think so. I think that might be from the mod. It's also possessed, lunatic, and undernourished, so... Yeah. He's not in a good place, that one. Favors being bought. Oh, this guy's going to be trouble. Yeah, he's calling in some favors and things. We don't need to worry too much about it. Assuming he's not in factions. He's not in factions here. That's okay. We'll chill out till we get our succession law. I decided to institute this slightly tax-focused burger obligation law. Do we want to be okay with that? Okay, so slightly... So it's moving even for... I don't care, do I? Because it doesn't affect us, because we're a noble. Yeah, so I don't care at all. Ooh, special tie. That's a lot of money. Okay. So we've upgraded our hospital, where we are. I'm just seeing what we can do next. We get leper colony, or we could get the soup kitchen here. Not amazing, but the leper colony is alright for disease resistance. What else could we get? We could get castle fortifications. Any of these need castle fortifications? No. Any of those need castle fortifications? No, they need castle infrastructure to be level 3. We can actually push that forward, and that gets us castle tax, which is our main source of income. So we'll do that one. Now we've got so many to choose from. What do we want? Heavy cav plus better heavy cav seems very, very good. I don't know how good gunners are. And what's this one? That's more heavy cav buffs, actually. Yeah, let's just take the let's get the mounted battalion here. That's not that many heavy cav, but it's a few more, and it makes them even better. Like, a buff to heavy cav is unnecessary because they are so good. So that's fantastic. Okay. What month do we need to switch our succession law? Oh, it's up here. March. Okay. Not too bad. More favors being called in. This guy is just wheeling and dealing all over the place. We've built our sick house. Ah, okay. So he's voted for ruler, title, grand, sovereign. Ah, so he's changing laws within his own realm. I get it. I'm going to keep spying on Grand Count Tobias, who I'm fairly certain... Did it not say we killed him? Or maybe I misread the guard event, but I'm sure it said that he got stabbed. Anyway, whatever. We'll, you know, we'll keep spying on him so we can get rid of it. In fact, when can we get rid of it? Another year. Okay, that's fine. Don't really know what I want to switch to. We are getting... I was going to say we're getting old, but we're only 28. Yeah. Oh, we're also Royal Huntsman. I never noticed that. Our liege must have thought that he needed to improve, like, our opinion of him. I do like how the AI will occasionally do that. Defensive pact opposing this person has died. There was one opposing this person. That's Midgard. They must be fairly large right now. They are, actually. They're a respectable size. The Ungol's over there are respectable. Yeah, there are some big blobs all over the place. Yeah. And the Empire's kind of stayed roughly the same size, if not getting smaller. Yeah. Okay, interesting. We're going to have to change that at some point, but... Well, it's fine. Not an awful lot we can do about it, but have you noticed how much we're making in our capital now? We're making 50. The end times are near, apparently. Okay. I imagine a situation which I became more and more intimidating with an outcome that could mean life or death. I swallowed hard and decided that I would. Oh, a situation which became more and more intimidating. Am I going to run away or fight? I'm going to fight, and that will hopefully give us brave. Didn't, but okay. Didn't really want Craven. Not really a good trait. Yeah, we are about to finish building here. I think I'm just going to build in our capital for a little bit, because we've got a couple of new buildings, and that will give us a... Yeah, it'll give us the most advantage to spend our money there. You've usurped a city. Well, it's told us about it. I assume that means because the person has come to our court. Yes, he's come to our vassal's court. Okay. So King Seta is expanding quite a lot. Yeah. Oh, I should change our succession law. I want primogeniture, if that's alright. Oh, I can't have it. What do I need to have? Oh, I need to have late feudal administration. I have opponents for that. You may not suggest a law change while under a favor. I'm not under. Well, yeah, but this is a favor within. This is within my own realm, so I'm allowed to do it. Yeah. Okay. Let's see if I can buy some favors, or maybe get some. Let's see. I can't buy favors because I can't afford it. Wow. Council support. He will give us it. Okay, that's one. Our marshal. We could pay 104. We'll get that one. That gives us 3 votes. Is that enough? Yeah, 3 votes is enough to get us the win. Well, 2 extra votes, including ours, is enough to get us the win on that one. I'll now support you in the council. Next one. Okay, I want to call in his council support. Then I can do late feudal, because we have 2 supporters. Yup. Yup. That worked. Okay, 2 voted for it. I can now change to whatever succession type I like, apart from elective gavel count, which is thankfully not an option. So, Ultimogenitor, not the one I want to go for, because that's the youngest child inherits, so that means Klaus would inherit. Although Klaus is very good, I don't want him to inherit. That's fine. Weird things can happen with Ultimogenitor. The benefit of Ultimogenitor, though, is that the youngest child will, well, because the youngest child inherits, they're going to rule for a longer time. So the short reign penalty affects you for less amount of time overall. Because if the oldest child inherits, say the oldest child is 30, and then they're going to rule for like 20 years, die. But the youngest child might inherit at like 15, and then they get to rule for, on the same logic, 35 years, and then die. So the short reign penalty won't be affecting them for their entire reign. So there are advantages to Ultimogenitor. Tanistry is brilliant, but I've done it a lot recently. Elected Monarchy I like, but I don't think it's quite the, it doesn't fit this particular campaign. Yeah, and then Seniority, it's okay, but it has major flaws as well in that you usually just have people dying over and over again. So yeah, Primogenitor, let's grab it. It's basically the same law, except that we don't lose all of our provinces on death, which works very well for us. Our son is going to love it, because we changed it to Primogenitor. We could create the duchy now, if we wanted to. This duchy over here. We control all the land in it, don't we? We do. So we could create it. Costs a little bit. Apparently this increases your domain size. I didn't know that fully, or maybe I didn't internalize that. So I'm just going to create it and just see whether that is right. It increases your vassal limit, yeah. Because we're now a Great Duke, but it doesn't change your domain. It lowered our domain size. Interesting. Wonder why it did that. That's kind of weird. It gets the same succession law, right? Yeah. I think it could have different succession laws if we created it before we changed the succession law, but that's fine. Now, if we want to found a kingdom, what do we need to do? We need to hold 3 duchy titles, or... yeah, if we hold 3 duchy titles and have the prestige, we could do that. We almost have the prestige. We're not independent. That's the problem on that one. Yeah, that is the problem on that one. Okay. Well, we look stronger. The other problem with having 2 duchies, which I have just remembered, is that our liege could try and revoke one if our liege doesn't like us. But, oh dear, he doesn't like us. Oh wait, he doesn't like us because of vicious rumors. That means somebody's doing intrigue on us. They're doing the intrigue focus. I can't send him a gift or anything. I could offer to join his war. Officially. He might like that. I don't really want to though, but you know, I could offer. Yeah, we're just gonna unpause that there. Are there diseases in our lands? Almost. They're not actually in our land, they're next door. So we're kind of okay. Yeah. I was just thinking, does this Chancellor fellow... oh, he's not good at anything, that's why I put him in as Chancellor. Can I make him our court priest? I kind of want to use our Chancellor. I could make him our spy master, because he couldn't be too much worse. Why do I have this guy as my spy master? I'm not 100% sure, really. Well, you can't really take any other job, so yeah. Let's put in a new spy master, because this guy is just awful. We could put in Oratel, he's slightly better, or we can put in Sigrid, our sister, who is actually very good at it. We'll put in Sigrid, our sister, and she can scheme. We'll also send her just a little gift so she doesn't hate us, which is always a good thing for your spy master if they don't hate you. Okay. Right, we've got another few months till we can change our intrigue focus into something else. Yeah, I don't know. I'm trying to think what I want to change that into. We could change it into like a stewardship focus. That could be good. I don't feel like we need an intrigue kind of thing. We're not really using them very much. Carousing could be good if we want to improve relations with our liege. That could definitely work. Business could also work for making us a lot of money. Rulership. think you can get things like diligent from rulership, which is very good, and ambitious. War would be good if we're planning on fighting someone. Hunting and family are both generally alright. Family is probably not something we want to go with right now. Just because we don't want more children. Although our wife is currently off away somewhere completely different. So, unlikely to get any children there. But hunting would be alright for keeping us alive longer. Probably not, we don't need to switch to it yet. Theology is also okay. Scholarship, I think. I do kind of want to try out scholarship because what I want to do, I want to see whether it gives you a lot of military. I think it gives you a lot of military tech points. I could be wrong though. So maybe it's worth trying out scholarship just to push our military forward a little bit. That could work out, yeah. Need a little bit of money to back it up though. I'm just gonna upgrade our. Well, we're still in that. Oh, we actually just pieced out with Bretonia. Nice. So we're in the other war, which we're winning. Nice. So I can now upgrade our trade post with trade route income, I think. And that will help out a lot. Yeah, there's even more money. How's this one? Invite to plot. My wife has invited us to a plot to kill Valentina, who is the wife of my son. That's gonna be a no from me. Do you want to come join my court again? Nope. Hey, end your plot. Again. Nope. No, I don't really want to join your plot. Any other plots that we've got here? You want to get rid of? Not really. Nice if you could set conditions on auto-stop plots, like, if it's against my family, then auto-stop, otherwise just let them go, or something like that. Like, a lot of the time, you don't want to just completely auto-stop. What are you doing? You're fabricating a claim on my duchy. Why? This doesn't seem like a good idea from you. End your plot, please. You know what? We might turn on auto-stop plots. Just stop a few of those. I should have changed our focus. Yeah. I'm going to go with a scholarship focus. I think with the build observatory thing, we can potentially get a lot of military tech points, which I think might be quite useful for us. Going to build an observatory. We have begun construction of an observatory. It will take some time to collect all the necessary materials and get everything in order. I cannot wait. Right. Marshall tells me one of my commanders improved significantly. Oh, well done. Well done. Is that still what we want you to be doing? Organizing the army? I mean, it's okay. Improving our commanders is generally pretty good. I'm just seeing if there's anything else. We could try and get him to research military tech points. In fact, I might do that. If he researches military tech, we really try and push forward our military tech, we can potentially do a lot with a much smaller army. Especially if we focus on that heavy cavalry stuff that we've got going on. Talking of that, we have finished building in our capital, so we can potentially get some more stuff here. Get some more tax income from that one. Get a little bit more tax income, I think. Unless, is there something else that we want? Okay, nope. Don't really want any of those. Well, this one's okay, the heavy cav one. We could upgrade and get even more heavy cav. Wait for 502 gold. That seems like a good idea. Yeah. Okay. Trade post has been built. Liege's council is not discontent. I just thought I'd have a little check there. My, yeah, one of my vassals is trying to push my nephew into be in charge. Why? He's awful. He's absolutely awful. Anyway, whatever. Keep collecting our piles and piles of cash. Yeah, I think we're good. I think I'm going to end the episode there. Thank you for watching. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.